Sagar bhai, what were you saying about these two rooks? Like, it's very complicated, no, this position. I mean, there was this endgame study by a very famous singer who had said, two rook, tuk, tarara. So, we might see that endgame position here. For now, white is completely in the driver's seat in this one. Sorry, Sagar. Sorry.
Okay, guys, this one. I have to just.
Apologies for this one from behalf of Nodwin and our sponsor CoinDCX, and you can get 100.
Plonker knight on c6. She's a pawn up. Remember those double pawns, Samay?
Yeah.
She's still pawn up, and she takes a pawn on e5. What a move!
But what happens if you take this pawn?
Take the bishop.
What happens?
Yeah, knight e7, d5, knight e7, queen e7, and d6. That is her idea. Oh my god!
But then what?
And then rook is hanging no from bishop g2.
Oh, what a move! क्या सोचा है? कितना दूर का सोचा है भाई?
Arey, Maria Muzichuk is playing beautifully. She's taken on e7. Guys,
Wow!
Yifan in big trouble to beat a 2658 rated player in the world. World number one, strongest one player.
What a beautiful progression of moves these were. You know, like this is something that हम लोग puzzle rush में भी नहीं ढूंढ पाते.
Absolutely. Bishop takes pawn and then takes here knight e7. And look at Maria, so calm, cool, composed. You can see on the screen. And Yifan, you can see a little bit dejected on the side. She's not very happy with her position.
तो सागर भाई अगर हम वो bars को देखें तो left में purple, फिर yellow, फिर purple, फिर yellow, and then yellow is equal. Let's connect with you.
Arey.
क्या बोलते हो सागर भाई?
Let's do it.
Yeah, guys, it's a very simple game. This is the last thing we'll be doing today. It's like a 2-minute game. It can even go to 55 minutes if we don't get a connection. So the game is simple. I say 3, 2, 1, and we both say a word. And we have to say any random word. Let's say I say heart and Sagar says chat. Then अब heart और chat को दिमाग में रखते हुए 3, 2, 1 करके next word बोलना है. Until a point where we say the same word, that's when the stream ends. All right?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Chess Super League.
Arey, Chess Super League and chess. Okay? Chess Super League and chess. 3, 2, 1. Players.
I was going to say Samay.
Samay, okay. Samay and players. Samay and players. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Blunder! And now black to play. Guys, this is what happens when you are not alert for LPDO. Okay. Loose pieces drop off.
Okay, so basically, chat, this piece on B2 is loose. And this bishop is giving an X-ray. X-ray is when you have another piece. When you remove it, it will attack this bishop. So where could the knight have moved that would have attacked this bishop?
Yeah, time to take a pawn, Samay. Time to take a pawn.
Knight takes D5.
Yeah, she does it. And then after takes, bishop B2. That's where she's lost major advantage.
Oh.
And rook C4, bishop goes back. But still, look at the beauty of white's position. In spite of losing the pawn, she's still better.
And she goes H4 immediately. She doesn't want to give up the initiative. She's like, okay, now the rook's on A8. The knight on A7 is passive. So we can say that they are not in the game.
Yeah.
So quickly I have to take advantage. So H4, H5 is the idea. And B5 from Saina. And rook E4 now. Tripling up on the E file. H5, preventing H5 from white. And knight G5. Sagar, this is heating up.
Yeah, this is heating up. And, you know, Samay, on the board right now, she didn't take it. She went think, you know, Samay, what he did.
Kya yaar? Please call me Samay again. Yaar. Next time you have to call Amruta Samay once. No, this is very hurtful. Very hurtful, bhai.
See, you're not commentating with me, many times. I commented with Amruta, no? So, sorry, bhai, sorry. अरे यार, ये क्या है? मेरी wife का नाम लिया और इसको बुरा लग रहा है. By the way,
यार, with Sagar bhai. Let's play what here? Queen H4.
Wants to now finish off this game.
What was the poll result, by the way?
Oh, I just didn't put the poll. Sorry. Please. I was going to put, but then. Okay, takes on E2. But now D3. Yeah, just over.
Did you just get scared when I got out?
Yeah, I thought you were going to hit me, man.
What are you doing these days, Sagar? You have become so violent.
No, I'm
that
not.
Day on the
I'm
Instagram
not, because
live,
I did this. I thought you will do that to me.
No, I don't hit elders.
Time. Look at her time, Samay. She has, and some.
6 minutes. Pretty good, no?
Yeah, but 4 minutes down on the clock. Can we just quickly see from move number 16? Bishop G2 was played. Knight D7, Knight D4. We saw here, right? Rook E8. And then G5, H5, G6. She did play your move.
Oh, she played G6.
FG6, Knight E6, and Harika here took on E6.
She gave up the exchange.
Yeah, because after take, she took on F3, G2, and now Rook G1, she plays Bishop F3.
Attacking this rook. Sagar, how about you don't care about this rook? You literally don't care about this rook. And then you just take the knight.
Yeah.
And now once they take the rook, you can take the bishop as well.
No. If you take Bishop takes D1, Samay, try to find the winning move there. It's a beautiful move.
Oh, this is a better move?
Yes.
Is it queen d5 check?
Yes, and king h7.
And then can you go rook takes g6?
No, better. Something better. King h7 I would play, not h8.
King h7.
Yeah.
Something even better than this.
Guys, can you find it there? That's a very important move. By the way, Zansaya Abdulmalik is a grandmaster from Kazakhstan. One of the top players in the world and the first woman player in Kazakhstan.
That's happened.
So blunder.
I couldn't answer it.
Blunder.
But now we'll see if
Ooh.
Zansaya Abdulmalik can answer this. She goes queen d5. But now after king h7, what could I not find?
Man, it has happened. It has happened. And you can see, guys, the yellow bar has risen right to the top. Bishop g5. And now this is the move she has to find. Samay, Bishop g5.
But then queen, after the queen moves?
अरे रुक मर रहा है.
Oh,
And otherwise d8 queen.
Queen c8.
अरे queen c.
Oh, ये pawn आगे बढ़ के queen हो रहा है. Ooh.
And if you play queen d7, take on it. Oh no. This is a big result incoming, guys. Pivotal pawns. Harika, who has been so solid all throughout, never really, she has lost in the FIDE World Championship, in the online Olympiad, and we thought that she would be like a very strong anchor for ruthless rooks.
She finds it.
And she finds it.
G5.
Zansaya Abdulmalik has
Sagar,
found it.
How about just that pawn on d7?
Queen 8.
Oh, you take the rook.
And फिर f8 hanging, d1 hanging, सब कुछ तो मर रहा है.
Oof.
Oh my God.
Tabhai. Reminds me of that player.
Tabai.
Yeah.
Powerful. The rook on e1 is attacking the e7 pawn there. That's a weakness. Knight on a7 is like, bhai, मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ? What am I doing in my life? I have no future. b5 पे नहीं आ सकता, c6 पे नहीं आ सकता. It's just horrible.
Yeah,
rook on 8.
Even if this knight says कि मैं higher education करके आता हूँ c8 पे, उसके बाद भी कोई job है नहीं इधर.
And of course, and when the knight is talking about its woes, rook on 8 says, भाई मेरा तो और भी वाट लगा है. I cannot even move at all.
Yeah.
So nothing's moving
And
here.
meanwhile, these two bishops are just showing off. They're like, देखो हम तो हार्वर्ड में बैठे हैं, हमको तो 2 करोड़ मिल रहा है महीने का भाई.
We have invested in crypto.
You can do it on CoinDCX and you can get 100 rupees worth free of Bitcoin, which might become 103 rupees in the coming days. You never know. You might become a rich man or a woman.
Okay, queen d7.
Focusing, you start going back and revising your prep. What do?
No, it's very kind of कि कब game शुरू होगा. Let me just get it rolling with. There's so much nervous energy in you. You feel like going to the washroom all the time. And then when the game starts, then all your thoughts are left out and you can focus on the board.
So in chess also, are there people like in school, like there used to always be people who last second that they would be revising, oh, what is this line, what is this?
There are many players I have seen who are like, they don't prepare at all. But there are some players who last minute that they are doing. And Vidit Gujarati is one of those players who last minute, and his mom used to say, chalo, let's go to the round. He's like, last, I have to see. And that sometimes happens because you want to see all the openings.
And also because last night when usko prepare karna tab internet chala gaya tha Nashik mein. So last moment he has to do. That's the only choice. But those are other problems he fixed now because of the
Mate in
internet.
2. It's mate in 2. It's a beautiful mate in 2 between Priyanka's game. Oh, it's a mate.
Oh, it's a mate, it's a
Oh,
mate,
it's a mate. Priyanka pulls 1 point back for quintessential queens. She puts the rook on e7, sacrifices it, and with a knight and rook. Knight is the watchman, rook is the killer, and the king on e8 is checkmated 2-1. Quintessential queens not going down easily, guys. They are the queens. They are not going to give up.
Oh, we
And
have one more result at Sergey Karakin has won.
oh, 2-all. 2-all.
So-
Sergey Karyakin beats.
Everything is on the last game now.
No, 2 games. 2 games. Oh, one more game
One
is
more
over.
game is done. One more game is done.
Which game over? Oh, Indian lost. Indian lost. That means Crazy Knights is 3-2 up. Let's go to the match between two world champions right now. Crazy Knights is 3-2 up. Guys, you can see on your screen, there are 3 pinks totally there, 2 yellows. That means right now, but the pink is dominant. Samay.
Wow. So only hope actually right now for Quintessential Queens is to win this game, which is not looking easy.
Not at all. It's impossible, I would say. Best that Yifan can try to get is a draw, which is also looking improbable because the king is going to walk e3, d4, c5. The knight has to move and the bishop will fall. Khatam. Over. Tata. Turn around. Let's quickly
Only
look
7
at...
seconds, only 6 seconds. Oh, no.
Oh! Tanya loses. Tanya
क्या blunder
loses.
किया?
I think we can go back. Tanya actually blundered on move number 29 after f5. She took on c4. She had to take on d3. She took on c4 and she absolutely forgot, Samay, that there after fe4. Uska idea kya tha pata hai?
क्या था?
If you take on c4 with the pawn, then b7 is hanging. And if you take on c4 with the queen, then d3 is hanging. That's what she thought. But she was like trying to hunt, but she got hunted after fe4. And the problem is now her knight is pinned. उल्टा ही आ गया उसके ऊपर. fe4, bishop d3, d3, and then she lost material there.
Wow.
That means, guys, Crazy Knights is now 2-0 up.
या दोस्तों एकदम ऐसे जज्बात बदल गए इस गेम के. सडनली चेस में ऐसा हो जाता है sometimes that you are completely winning and one move and that's it. That's all that takes to
Yeah.
lose the game.
Samay, can we quickly go to the last board? But Humpy has her rook on the 7th rank.
7th heaven, as Sagar Shah calls it. So now, do you think black later can come queen a3 and attack this pawn and win it?
I think, Samay, what Hikaru is going to do, I'll tell you. Queen d8 check, pehle.
Okay, and exchange the queens.
Check first, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, king h7, rook d7. White rook, back to d7. And now you are attacking f7 and a7. If black takes rook takes a2, can we make the move?
Sure,
Is it
why not?
possible? Check, takes, here, king h, and now rook takes a2 because a7 is hanging and f7. Rook takes f7. And Samay, this position is winning for white because you have 4 pawns versus 2 on that side, 2 pawn edge. So this is going to be what Hikaru might do. He's thinking whether to go into this endgame or not. Let's see if he does that.
Like Sagar Shah says, football theorem, when you're up material, just exchange pieces. So since Hikaru has a pawn extra, he would try to exchange down everything so that in the end, what is left matters more. And yes, he does it, queen d8. Very good spot, Sagar Shah.
Samay, there are always conflicting things. You know, there's this saying called hit the hammer
When it's hot.
When it's hot. Correct. Hit the whatever that is hot.
Yeah.
दूसरा है, patience is very important in life. तो दोनों conflict होते हैं. वैसे ही, exchanging when ahead in material is better, but conflicting theorem is कि भाई rook endgames are drawish. So, but here Hikaru, being a world-class player, has managed to transpose this, and he goes rook b7. Very nice move.
But again, we have to also consider कि Humpy जी के पास time भी कम है. So if Hikaru plays fast and puts her in a time crunch, there might be some mistakes.
True, true. Let's go to Sergey Karyakin's game, Samay. Sergey Karyakin here is this game. Maria Muzichuk, this is the game, Samay, where I have a feeling Maria Muzichuk and Yifan, where it's going to go in the favor of Crazy Knights.
It's Crazy Knights associated with Neelkanta Bhanu, the fastest human calculator and math learning platform exploring infinities. Please, Sagar bhai, always don't forget that. And like you said, the knight is kicked away and it comes back to e3, from which now it's defending the d5 square.
Bishop b7 से बात करते हैं. Let's talk to the bishop on b7.
Bishop b7 करा है भाई, कुछ करने को है नहीं भाई, हमने
हमने बीकॉम कर लिया भाई, अब कुछ नहीं करने को है, क्या करे? ये कौन है यहाँ पे रोक हमको?
Maybe A5 push करके Bishop A6 से M-com कर सकता है.
M-com is also not such a great idea, Samay, because this rookie one, and then also future is not very bright.
Oh, rookie one, yeah.
Maybe. I think Bishop has not done BCom or MCom, maybe printing engineering. So let's go to Tanya versus Marianne Gomes.